All right, everybody, we're back. We're officially on day 3, and I hate to admit this, but I didn't even edit day 2 yet, so that's going to be coming out later today. I would like to have published it this morning, but life got in the way. I'm going to edit it later, so it'll be this evening, but by the time you see this, it'll already be out, whatever. Let's talk about yesterday. Didn't film all the videos. I'm pretty close, but we're about to start filming the 12-day agency thing, and right now what I've been doing is kind of going over what some of the goals are going to be for this upcoming release. And then not only that, but I've been invited to speak at a 2 Comma Club speaker. I have a couple of speaker event. I have a couple of 2 Comma Clubs here, which is, these are, I don't know how to do that like that. There we go. These are awards from ClickFunnels. Whenever you have a funnel that does over $1 million in sales, they end up sending you one of those awards. I now have 1 on the way and 2 here, so I've got 3 of them.
$1 million! So all these people done over $1 million in a funnel.
Congrats, bud.
Thank you, man.
Super excited.
Appreciate it.
And it's a cool little, thing, but it doesn't actually change the fact that there's still a lot of work to be done. When you get 1, it doesn't mean that you're done. I'd like to get one of those 8-figure awards, so we're working on that. I think that the way that you get there is through stuff like what I'm doing now, which is really genuinely making an impact. So the launch that we have coming up, I think that the front end, so I'm looking at all of my prices across the board, right? And I think the front end being our low monthly price for unlimited pages and all of our training and everything, legitimately you could start a business based on our front end product. You don't need anything else in this launch. And I think that's cool because it gives me a chance to make an impact at a low dollar amount. So anybody, Joe Schmo off the street, could come in and could start their own business using my software tool and all the training. And this morning I was writing a post, and it kind of hit me that there are so many people that are stuck and struggling. That's a weird thing to mess up, struck and struggling. But there's a lot of people who are stuck and struggling, trying to create their business because they just don't, they get stuck because they're on their own. And building a business is a lonely and difficult thing as it is. And so joining into new products and stuff, a lot of times you want that sense of like community and a little bit of culture from that group. And I think that our group is pretty cool because it's very active. Our members group is very active. There's a lot of other people in there in a similar position to where all of our new members are coming in at. And being able to grow and cultivate that is really cool. There's not a whole lot of people, there's nobody in the group complaining. Everybody's asking questions about building campaigns and doing this and doing that. And I think that creates a really cool level of momentum that we're gonna be able to use for our new members in this new launch. But I genuinely feel like we've got a real opportunity to make an impact in people's lives because they can come in and for less than they would pay to park at this parking garage, which is behind you, but I'll try to show you guys later. It's actually scary when you think about it that way, that for less money than it would cost you to park at a parking garage for a month, you can have access to a software and training with step-by-step guidance to help you get through an entire, to build an entire business. That's pretty real. Trust me, I know because I pay for parking. How much it costs you just to set your car in a parking lot. I'll show you guys the parking lot. This one right down there, right there. That parking lot would cost, I think that one's like $12 a day. $12 a day. So in the course of a month, that's $360. That's more than double what it costs to have Chatmatic. It's crazy. That's crazy. Look at how many people, here's what's crazy. There's gotta be 150 cars down there right now for the same price they're paying to be down there, leaving their car in that parking garage. They could be working from home, running this business, and the software is all fully paid for, and they're not even paying as much as they pay to be down there. Crazy. So I feel really good, and I want to use these sort of analogies too in our funnel to be able to explain to people. And I feel like I'm just super pale. I think that's what it is. It's not that it's too bright, it's that I'm really white. It's winter here in Florida and we don't go outside apparently. But yeah, I feel really good about our front end offering, which is going to be a monthly price, and people can get in, and you literally, it's so affordable that it's less than $5 a day, which is crazy. It's like right at $5 a day, which is about the price of a coffee, not even as much as some coffee. That's really cool. You can build a business using an incredibly affordable tool that will do all of the heavy lifting for you, so you've automated a lot of the work. Then on this actual sales page, we're going to have what we call an order bump. So on the page, you'll be able to add a little checkbox. If you click it, it's going to add our template club. And this is going to be a one-time fee with a small monthly fee to be able to get existing templates every single month. That in and of itself is a really cool feature, because now you can start off inside of our platform with fully built sequences that we've either run for clients or tested to make sure that they actually do work. And we're going to have both what we call like lead getters. I have another one called deal getters. So a deal getter is like, we're actually going to make a deal, or a deal maker. We're actually going to make an offer like, hey, 50% off this Brazilian wax. I just made that yesterday, which is why I'm thinking about that. So that's a deal maker. And then you have like an intro level, which is the plastic surgeon campaign that we kind of famously coined, is essentially an intro maker where it's going to introduce the business owner, and that helps start to create and cultivate a relationship. All of that being said, now you've got templates, so you don't even have to start from scratch. You've got the software and you've got pre-built campaigns. So literally all you have to do is copy, paste, and now you've got a demo. You can start sending that to business owners. So I think that's a really cool platform. And just looking at the numbers, there's millions and millions of businesses that could benefit from our services that we're able to offer using Messenger. And the ROI is really genuinely higher than most of their systems. So after that, we're going to be selling in our funnel, we're going to be selling this, which is a really cool thing that we're able to do because I ordered too many of these originally. We had our Pro Academy last year, which we're going to be doing again this year. We had our Pro Academy last year, and I sent this to everybody who graduated the program. And inside of it is some pretty cool stuff. So you can see here, this is actually what we call our Chatmatic Black Card, and on this is really cool material. So it's replays from the event, it's a whole bunch of really cool stuff, plus you get this really nice notebook, and of course, a pen to write in. Pretty sturdy, nice little pen. So we're going to actually be giving people that, which is a really great way to be able to kickstart your business, is to go through the replays of our 8-week coaching program the first time that we did it. Now, we're changing that coaching program, and we will be renewing and offering that again in this funnel as well. So after anybody joins, if they really want to take it to the next level and they want to absolutely ensure that they create a real and legitimate business doing this, we're going to be holding another 8-week coaching program, and this time changing it around a little bit, using some of the new stuff that we know. And I'm going to be guaranteeing people that you will either be speaking to a client or signed a client by the time the program is over, which is really great, because if you can get one client to pay you for 6 months, it more than pays for the program, which is amazing. So I genuinely think if you can get one, you can get two, and if you can get two, you can get 7. So why not start in a program where we're going to hold you accountable? And I'll move this. Let's see. Yeah, so we were actually just talking about how to hold people accountable throughout the week, the course of this program. This is going to be a really unique thing that we're doing. I've been working with a developer who's actually a friend of mine who works in this office sometimes right here. His name's Dan. And we've been working on something that I think is going to help make it to where we can help hold people accountable at scale. So every single week, somebody's going to go through our program, and we are going to ask them to submit a video of the questionnaire, right? So they're going to answer a couple of questions, and then they also have to submit a video really simply with their computer or with their phone that basically just says, what did you do this week? Did you finish these things? Did you finish last week? Where are you at? Blah, blah, blah. And so we can actually document their journey for them, which is something that I don't think anybody's ever done. At scale, we're going to be able to document your journey, so as you go through our program, you're not just left alone, which I think is going to be a really unique and interesting thing that we're going to do that will really help people get really cool results. And I want to be able to blow this up and show people that you can definitely change your life with one very affordable decision, and it doesn't have to be buy this course and then buy somebody else's software, or buy some software and have no idea what I'm doing. You should be able to create this business in having everything together. And I realized something, and I think I must have only realized this yesterday, that I've been trying to sell Chatmatic as a way to use Messenger to grow an agency. And I think what this 4-day sequence is going to allow me to do is it's going to allow me to flip that and say, here, start an agency, but use Messenger to do it. So I think that's gonna be an interesting little change in what we actually see as far as the users who are coming in. I think they're gonna see get a better understanding of it. I'm excited because I think that there's so much opportunity. I look at like how many SEO companies there are out there who are only doing SEO. They're not doing anything with the Facebook pixel. They're not helping these people do retargeting ads, and now we can do retargeting directly into Messenger. You don't have to build any more landing pages. You can get these sequenced, start generating leads. You can start an agency where you charge people per lead that comes in. Real estate agents love that. You can do it with plastic surgeons. Say, look, you owe me nothing, but just pay me for every single lead that I create for you. I really genuinely feel like if anybody buys anything from my funnel, they're gonna be getting exponentially more value from it than what it costs to get it. And that to me is exciting. If somebody comes all the way through my program and gets everything that we offer, I genuinely believe that in 8 weeks they could be running a business that pays them $2,000 to $5,000 a month. Like, does that seem outrageous? $2,000 to $5,000 a month is essentially let's call it 2 clients at $1,000 a month is the minimum. So now we're talking 6 months, that's 12,000. So that's more than double what it's gonna cost them to be in the program. So that's good news. Yeah. And there's scalability to that. What I think is crazy is a lot of people look at like okay, I got my first client, great. That's the beginning of something. That's not the end of something. And I just got this message today, which I think is really great, from a guy who said, I mean, check this out. This is pretty cool. A friend of mine said he was making $30,000 a month with your course. So of course I said, damn, that's awesome. Tell me who that friend is, because he owes me dinner. Yeah. like something. So to be able to make, I mean, and that's the cool thing is like, I joke that he owes me dinner. He doesn't owe me anything because he's using my platform, right? That's what the point of it is. It's not so that I can get somebody to make $2,000. Like, you want to take it to $30,000 a month? Why not? Because what I'm teaching is infinitely scalable. It could be done by essentially anybody, and it can be set up in days. Long story short, I feel really good about what we're actually about to start offering people. I feel like it's more complete, and through the 4 days of training, people are going to be able to see that. Just like you guys are going to be able to see that what I'm offering is authentic and real and pretty cool and it's got some great value. That takes time to do. There's no way that you can really do that in a short time period. And so I've always found that using this type of funnel creates the best customers for me because they come in knowing and having a different expectation. This to me is what really separates what I'm going to be doing in here versus what everybody else does. And that is, I want you to know exactly what to do. I want you to know everything that you've got to do, because the only thing that my sales program should do, what I'm selling, the only thing it should do is help you do it faster and automate it. Because in theory, you could learn all this stuff and manually write code and build bots and manually trial and error your way into running Facebook ads. All I'm doing is putting you on the fast track by automating a majority of this process. And that's what I want people to understand. I don't want to be in the business of selling education as much. I'm going to. But what I really want people to get is I'm getting access to the software at a better price than anybody else. And that's what I think is going to really separate us. And hopefully that's ClickFunnels' entire model. Yeah. Is that they don't do anything that's extraordinarily different than most other platforms, but they educate you on what to do. And I want to be the ClickFunnels of the messenger space. So take that, Russell. I definitely want to be the guy who educates people on the power of what Messenger can do through the course of how to run an agency, but then also how to do this for your own business. Because everybody who's going to be joining on our March launch is going to also be able to become an affiliate for Chatmatic, which is another advantage that we have over most platforms. We have a very good affiliate platform, and you'll be able to promote people into this funnel. So it's really cool all across the board. Anyways, that's it for today. This is probably a longer video than we needed it to be, but I wanted to explain some really cool stuff. So if you've hung out this long, congratulations, and I hope you guys are enjoying this series, and we'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. My goal for today, by the way, is to just continue to further organize things. I've really got to lay out exactly what topics I'm going to have in day 1, 2, 3, and 4. I want to make this entertaining, so I need to break it into little like blocks of content. I also got to teach this dude how to manage a camera, because during this I'm probably gonna have him doing a lot of the like actual camera management, sort of behind the scenes. He might even be in front of the camera for at least a second one time, maybe, if he's lucky. If he does his hair that day, maybe. Just gotta outline this. It'll take me one day or one afternoon to film most of these videos. Organizing that process, getting the folders set up for like, here's videos for day one so that I know how to edit that. A little bit of nuance going on there, but yeah, super excited. That's it, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow.